In this video, we're going to learn about two-dimensional sketch patterns in Solidworks. So there are two different types of sketch patterns in Solidworks. One is linear sketch pattern and the second one is circular sketch pattern. So we will study about both the patterns, and at the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can create a simple beehive structure with the help of linear sketch pattern. So let's start with the simple sketch. So we have a polygon over here. Just select this polygon and click linear sketch pattern. Now by default we can see one instance in the x-axis direction, and in the left panel we have two blocks, direction 1 and direction 2. Direction 1 shows the x-axis pattern and direction 2 shows the y-axis patterns. We have the entities that we have selected and we can skip instances if we need. So let's start with the direction 1. If you want to increase the instances in x-axis, just click here and increase the distance between the instances. Let's say 25. I'm going to zoom it out and drag it over here and increase some more instances. Just increase the number of instances in y direction and increase the distance in y-axis. Or we can give value manually, let's say 25, and increase the number of instances. We can also change the angle from the x-axis, let's say 20. And similarly, we can change the angle in y direction, let's say 100 degree. We can also change the spacing and the angle from the axis by selecting and dragging these control points. Like this. Now to bring it back to normal, just put it 0. Give the angle of y-axis as 90 degree. Change the distances to 25 and 25 here as well. Now if we want to escape any of these objects, just go to instances to escape and select this block. Now we can see some tiny little dots over here. So whichever object we need to skip, just click on the dot and they will disappear. And to bring them back, just click on the dots again and they'll come back. We can also see there is some check boxes given in direction 1 and direction 2 as well. These are provided to add automatic dimensions in our pattern. So we can check these on in both the direction. And when we click OK, we can see dimensions are applied already on our pattern. Now that we have learned how linear pattern works, let's see how we can use circular sketch patterns. Here we have some sketches. Let's start with the first one. I want to pattern this circle on this circumference. So just select the circle and turn on circular sketch pattern. Now here we can see Solidworks automatically takes origin of the Solidworks as the center of the circular pattern. So we need to place it on the right place. Just click on the first parameter, point 1, and select this point. Now our center is reset. Now we can increase the number of instances and click OK. The x and y value showing over here is the position of our center of the circular pattern. We can also change the fill angle. Let's say if I want to fill this pattern in half of the circle, put the angle as 180 and increase the number of instances as per need. Let's say if I want this pattern on this side of the circle, just reverse this and we got our pattern on this side. Let's say if I need this pattern only this portion, just give angle as 90 and decrease the number of instances. If I need my pattern on this side of the circle, we don't have any direct option to do that. So I'm going to show you a simple trick. Just click on OK and select this circle. Then go to circular sketch pattern, reset your center, give the fill angle as 90 degree and reverse this pattern. Then click OK. In Solidworks, we cannot edit the 2D sketch pattern once made. So if I need this pattern on this side now, I'm going to show you another trick so that you can easily do this. Just go to a center line and create a center line here. And select your circles you need to pattern and deselect the main circle. Then go to mirror entities and make sure the copy is unchecked. Go to mirror about and select the center line. Then click OK. Now we have successfully moved our pattern to this side. Circular pattern is really simple to use. Just select any object to pattern, go to circular sketch pattern and increase the number of instances. We have also three options over here. We can deselect this equal spacing. Now Solidworks is showing us the angle between these two objects or any two objects. Now 36° is the angle between these two objects or these two objects. Use equal spacing. It will consider the fill angle only and it will fill the objects by dividing the 360 angle equally. We can also add dimension radius and dimensional angular spacing, and make sure when we turn on dimensional angular spacing, it works with angle between two objects only. And when we turn on equal spacing, dimensional angular spacing will be unchecked. Now click OK. Now let's take another example. Just select the object we need to pattern. Reset your center point over here. And here you can see Solidworks creates a temporary circle. We can also change the radius of this circle. Just increase the parameter over here. And to reset, just click on this point and select the center. We can also change the angle of this point to somewhere here. To reset, select point and select this center. Now increase the number of instances. And if we need to skip any of these instances, just go to instance to skip and select the dots. Now click OK. So now that we have learned how we can use circular sketch pattern in SolidWorks, let's see how we can create a simple beehive structure using a linear sketch pattern. Now here we have a simple sketch of a hexagon. Select this sketch and go to linear sketch pattern. Now decrease the instances in x-axis to 1 and increase the number of instances in y. I'm going to increase the distance in y-axis, let's say 40, and zoom it out and increase the number of instances in y. Then click OK. Now select the original sketch again and go to linear sketch pattern. Now increase the distance in x-axis and I'm given the angle as 30°. Then click OK. Now select this new sketch and select linear pattern. Now this time I'm going to create a pattern in y-axis. So decrease the number of instances in x and increase in y. Now increase the distance in y. And increase the number of instances in y direction. Then click OK. Now we have two linear patterns in y direction. Now this time select the whole sketch and select linear pattern. Now increase the distance in x-axis and increase the number of instances. Then click OK. Now we have a simple beehive sketch pattern. Now to convert it into a solid, just exit the sketch, select the sketch from the design tree and select extrude boss base. Then click OK. Now if we need to extrude this area instead of extruding this area, just delete the extrude boss base and edit the sketch. Now create a corner rectangle around this sketch. Then click OK. Now exit the sketch, select the sketch from the design tree and extrude it. Then click OK. Now we have extruded the other area. Now turn on the perspective view and I'm going to apply some fillet on this face. Give fillet radius as 2 mm and select this face. Now click OK. Now if we want to convert this into some cylindrical form, we can go to Insert, Features and select Flex. Now select your part, fix the bend line as 0° and bend it to an angle of 180°. Now click OK. Alright, Now if we need to apply some different appearance, go to Appearance and drag and drop any appearance from here and select Part. So now our part is completed. If you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, and press the bell notification icon to get all the updates from the third axis. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.